January Jones welcomes you to Wine Time. Ms. Jones hosts a radio show called The Wine Tester, and she is the author of Thou Shalt Not Whine, the 11th Commandment. January writes a humorous newspaper column called Wine Time that features her wit and wisdom. The Wine Tester's humor is coated with common sense and creative cures.
Well, you may be wondering now what makes me an expert about whining. Well, for one thing, I'm a woman. And secondly, because I'm a woman, I can be anything I want, and I can do anything I want to do. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, and I was a widow when I was 25, so I know a little bit about whining. I also host a radio show called The Wine Tester. I've written a book. It's called Thou Shalt Not Whine, the 11th Commandment. And now I'm writing a newspaper column called Wine Time. I'm having the time of my life, and I'm not whining about it. I even created a 4-star rating system for whining in my spare time. Okay, 1 star. That's the annoying whine. That's the one the kids do when you're in Toys R Us. That's the one the hungry husbands do at dinner time. You can ignore that. Wives are good at ignoring husbands. Number 2-star whine. That's the attention whine. This is the look at me. I want everyone to notice. Actually, I call that the OJ whine. 3-star whining, that's the aggravating whine. That goes over the top, drives you crazy, you can't stand it. The 4th-star whine is the abusive whine. Now this is a serious thing, and it's a real problem. I don't joke about it, I don't even like to talk about it. But what I do like to talk about is someone that I've been married to for 37 years. He is a compulsive 3-star whiner. My husband is a 3-star pillow whiner. Now you're saying, pillow whiner. What could the problem be with that? Well, let me tell you how it goes. 1 star, the annoying whine. It's time to go to bed. We go upstairs. Everything I think is fine. All of a sudden, he's Mr. Grumpy Bear. He's throwing pillows on the floor. Why do we have all these pillows? I hate these pillows. You need 1 pillow. I need 1 pillow. Why do we have so many pillows? Okay. I can ignore that. It's annoying, but of course, he's my husband. Then, I don't believe it. He goes to the 2-star whine. He wants attention about these pillows. We're out at dinner, having a lovely time with another couple. Out of the blue, out of nowhere, he looks at the other man and he says, "How many pillows do you have on your bed?" I couldn't believe it. This man, he didn't know what to say. He didn't know how many pillows. He had to ask his wife. Now, all of a sudden, we're doing pillow talk in public. Okay. Then, unbelievable, he takes it to the 3-star level. He looks at the man and he says, "Tell me, are you ever allowed to touch the pillows?" Unbelievable! I was embarrassed. I couldn't believe it was my husband saying this. Well, none of the men knew how many pillows they had. But every one of those men knew that never, ever, under any circumstances, were they allowed to take those pillows and put them back on the bed in the morning. All women know this, and most men know it too. How do you handle a 3-star compulsive whiner? There's a lot of cures that I have for it. And quite frankly, my favorite is the universal smile cure. Let me show you how it goes. It's sort of like this. Sweetheart, honey, how about if we go out to dinner tonight? We could have so much fun. We could have some wine. And by the way, let's not talk about pillows in public anymore. You know, I think it makes the other men feel uncomfortable. Honey, after dinner, let's come home and get in front of the fireplace. We can cuddle and be so romantic. We can even have some red wine. And furthermore, I do not want you asking any other men about pillows in their bedrooms. Pillows in the bedroom stay in the bedroom. You know, darling, speaking of bedroom, why don't we go upstairs? Why don't we go up? We can jump in bed, we can cuddle. We can really have fun. We can count our pillows. All men, all husbands, everyone knows that smiling is better than whining. Well, today we've talked about whining. We've covered the complaints, the causes, and the cures. I've given you a lot of cures to choose from. So when you're in a whining situation, pick the one you like best, try it, do it. If it doesn't work, go back to the drawing board. Or better yet, you could go to my book. I have over 100 creative cures for whining in my book. But today, there's only one thing you really have to remember, and that's the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not whine. Thank you. And now, if any one of you would like to try the January Jones Creative Chocolate Cure, smile and raise your hand. You know, these are special chocolates. They're the January Jones Wine Tester chocolates. Here you go. Enjoy. There you go.